When Mark Rosen arrived at Northern Michigan in 1994, he inherited a roster that was dealing with a lot of turnover from the championship team the year prior. He brought back just one returning starter and 7 freshmen who had yet to log any game time experience.
So we get up there, and as we started training, we started realizing I think we had a pretty good group.
The Wildcats would start slow, but as the games went on, their confidence grew. The Gats won their final 16 games and took that momentum all the way back to the national championship game. There, they would meet Cal Bakersfield, the team Rosen had just left 4 months prior to take the job at Northern. The game would be played at Bakersfield in front of a hostile crowd that Rosen knew all too well.
And you know what? They tore through us in the first game. It was a beatdown. And I'm like, I don't know if this is going to happen.
The Cats would fall behind again in the second set, but thanks to a key substitution, NMU would find the spark they needed.
We put a freshman in who hadn't really played much all year, and I remember as we subbed her in, I went down to the end of the bench and said, "Hey, Jenny, are you ready to go in?" And she's like, kind of looked at me like deer in the headlights, like, "Sure," but Jenny went in and she just shored things up, and she's this freshman who had nothing to lose. She's swinging for the moon, and she's playing great, and she's passing well, and all of a sudden June starts playing at a whole nother level. Like, June took her game, and then everybody just kind of came along. Jenny Long was such a great leader on that team. We come back and win that second set after being down 7 or 8-4.
After winning set 3, NMU would get up big in the fourth set, setting up championship point.
And then there was a player on that Bakersfield team who ended up being the National Player of the Year that year. Actually, she was the National Player of the Year. Christy Winicky, she started going off, and she started just getting kills. And I remember it was, 14-8, 14-9, 14-10, 14-11, and all these, I remember vividly, all these photographers were around our bench, like to capture the national championship point. And I remember thinking to myself, going, I hope they don't leave, because if they leave, that means we're losing.
The Cats would fend off Bakersfield, capturing their second straight D2 national championship on the very same court Rosen coached on the season prior.
You think when that moment's going to happen for a national championship, the place is going to erupt. It's going to be loud, and it was dead quiet.
Rosen had reached his goal of coaching a team to a championship, something he set out to do when he lost in the title game the season before. This time, it wouldn't be with Bakersfield, but with Northern Michigan.
It was a really surreal moment, because I don't know, that'll never get replicated in my life. There was such a great team. June was such a phenomenal player for us, and such a great inspiration for me as a coach, just having the chance to coach her for 3 years. Pauline Schutte was so good. Jenny Long was an amazing leader. Just awesome personalities and awesome people to be able to pull that off.
James, back to you.